I recently won this amazing fridge freezer by Samsung with AO.com, and this is my video review of the product. As you can see, it's a monster of a machine. It's absolutely gorgeous, and if you want any wow factor for your kitchen, then this is the product that you should think about buying. First of all, what I've got to say is it's humongously heavy. We needed 4 men to lift it into place, and they struggled. It was so heavy. Also, it takes at least 24 hours to come to temperature. I didn't realise this. I was on the phone to Samsung trying to sort it out, but it righted itself, and it's absolutely perfect. So about the machine itself. Well, firstly, we've got the huge double doors which open, and the fridge portion is absolutely huge. I've got my turkey ready for Christmas, all in here, loads of shelf space, double width for any bottles or milk or whatever you've got. That's great. Loads for jars, cans, whatever you've got. It's absolutely marvellous. They've also got some great features. Firstly, the shelves actually fold underneath, so if you've got any larger items, bottles or anything that's taller than average, then you know you've got plenty of room for it there, and it just clicks into place. Also, this portion, which I've actually got some tall bottles stood up here, is either a shelf or just flips up to give you the additional space. This is where the ice cubes are made, which I'll go on to in a minute, and these 2 containers are for storing things like fruit, vegetables, whatever you want to store, but they each individually have humidity control, which means you can set them at different temperatures, so that you know that's a great feature. Okay. Okay. Next, we have, as you can see, all lit up. Hopefully you can see that okay. We have all the energy saving features. You can set your freezer temperature, so quite simply, as you can see, and although it doesn't have an up and down button, they're really easy to set. There we go. There it goes, 23. So it goes from -15 to -23. So definitely cold enough for any freezer stuff that you want. We also have the ice making machine, which you do need to have plumbed in with a water supply. You can have either cubes or crushed ice, and we also have a filtered water facility, which is great. So you just hold your glass under. Oh. There we go. Crushed ice and the water. Dead simple, dead easy to use, way easier than ice cubes. So that's another great feature. Now moving on, we have this amazing drawer. I love this, it's absolutely brilliant. It's got one of these lovely handles with really smooth, really well made. There's nothing plasticky or anything about it. Now you can actually store all kinds of different things. So we've got wine, which I have a few bits here, or drinks, deli snacks, cold drinks, meat or fish, and the temperatures adjust accordingly. So if you don't want something as cold as for your fridge, say, you just pop it in here, set it to the temperature you want, and that's sorted. Also has this adjustable rack, so it stops things rolling about or hitting into each other or whatever. Again, everything lights up, so at night or whatever, no problem. You don't even need to switch a light on. In you come. Fancy a glass of wine at midnight? No problem. In you come, grab your wine, nobody can see. Great. Okay. Now move on to the freezer part. Now, this is pretty good. It's a pretty dooky idea. We have the tray at the top, which I use for things that you use every day. I've got quiches and bits and bobs in here. But it's really good, it's really handy. You just, you know where it is. You're not delving in the bottom of your freezer. You can get things straight to hand and get cooking. We've then got underneath 2 deeper shelves, which hold, I mean, I pop veg and things like that in it, but you can pop whatever you want in, and maybe, you know, just things that you want to store long term. The only thing I would say about this is I've got a family of 3 and it's perfect for me, absolutely perfect. But I would say if you've got a larger family and you do use your freezer a lot and you store a lot of stuff, there probably isn't the same amount of room as there may be in some of the other models. This could be because of the drawer, but that is one point to think about. There's also this dooky little shelf here, which you can use to store, I don't know, I've got little bits of things that I've cooked, you know, in containers, and that's really handy. So if you make your own baby food or anything, that's a really good way of storing it. And again, you don't fall to the back of your freezer and you can't find it and you're hunting all over the place. So again, lights up, brilliant. Can't say better than that. The model itself is really well made. It feels luxurious. There's no plasticky or things that you think is a bit wobbly or might fall off. So if you're looking for something sturdy and really well made, then this is definitely something you should think about. I hope you found it helpful. I love it, and I would recommend it to anybody, but there are a couple of points that maybe you'd need to think about before buying. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.